Good morning everybody, and welcome to a new episode of DFS teaching tutorials. If I sound a little bit sleepy, it's because it's like just gone 3 AM my time and I can't get back to sleep, so I thought I would do a teaching video on how to cook. Now I would like to give a big thank you to the ladies and gents in the DFS community chat room, because they were the ones that actually taught me how to cook. And I thought, well, I struggled to get started off because I was so used to using other farming sim mechanics that I didn't realise DFS would be slightly different. So thank you very much for the guys and girls that taught me this morning how to cook my first meal, and we're going to show you how to do it today. Now the first thing that you're going to have is you're going to have your local open, okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to have your HUD on, which is this green cog here, okay, and then you're going to click this button, the craft button. Okay, you'll get a second cog and it has a number pad on it. Now this number pad is very important. Now if you want to make sure that you are going to get the correct recipe, I recommend that you go to the DFS website, which is Digital Farming System website. I will actually put the link into local so you can see it, okay, which is there, and you can see it says here www.digitalfarmsystem.com DFS recipes stove. So when you get to the website, okay, either you can stop the video there and you can type it in, or you can click the link at the bottom of the page of the video, because I'll include it. What you do is you go to the website, you go to DFS recipes, and then in the tool section what you do is you press the down arrow key and you select stove, and then you select filter, and what this does is it reloads the recipe page and shows you all the recipes for the stove and only the stove. And this is what you're going to be using because you're using the starter pack, okay. If you have anything else like the oven and stuff like that, then this will apply to you. You just click the correct drop down menu, or you just leave it on all. Now the thing that I do like with the DFS website is that all the recipes, even new ones that they bring out, are in alphabetical order. So if you want to cook some butter, you know it will be under B. If you want to cook mustard, you just scroll down to the M and the mustard will show you there. Now each recipe has numbers next to it, okay. It has the ingredients and it has the numbers, and you've got to put them in the right order. If you don't put them in the right order, it doesn't work. So this is our cooking area, okay. Let me just zoom it in to get some bits and pieces. Now from the starter pack, what you're going to be getting is, if you followed the series, you would have found that we have done the fields and we've got some of our crops done. You won't see any steak here or anything like that because we haven't got the utensils to do that. And you'll see that we've got potatoes here, we've got wheat here, and we've got corn here. And this is one I prepared earlier, a corn tortilla. And that is what we're going to be making, is the corn tortilla. Oh, excuse me. So what you're going to go and need is your cornfield is going to give you 8 units of corn. Okay, you don't just get a basket and then it's used once. You get a basket with a set amount of items in it. So potatoes, you're going to have 8, wheat, you're going to have 10, and corn, you're going to have 8. So every, I think corn takes 4 days to grow. Might be 4 days. We'll check that at the end of the video, because I've got the growing thing over in the corner. But once your cornfield has grown, you then can go and grow. You can cook your corn into corn tortillas. Corn fritters, fuck it. Right, so it's early in the morning, forgive me. So this is what you can cook from the starter pack. If you've got more ingredients that you've either been gifted or you've been buying from the market, then obviously you can do a different recipe, but it's just the same. Okay, every recipe that you'll ever do, you can watch this video time and time again, and this will teach you how to do it. So the first thing is, the first error everybody makes is that they click on the stove and you get this menu in the top right hand corner and it says restore, close, delete, blah blah blah. Ignore that, because that's not what you do. The first thing that you're going to do, you're going to go to your crafting window and you're going to go and click number 1 and it will turn red. Now if you look on the website, you'll see the following recipe. I'm going to copy it and paste it into local so you can see what we're doing. There you go. So you can see in local we're doing corn fritters and using the stove, and the slot item 1 corn 8 DFS bucket. So now what you do is you click 1, you click the corn basket, a corn will appear over the basket, you click the corn and you select cook. Now if you look at that, that will change because it's no longer a red button, it's a picture of the corn. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to look at number 8 here. It says DFS water bucket, so you're going to press 8 and then you're going to go to the water bucket, click on it and you're going to select cook. And now what will happen is that you've got a water bucket there, so you've got the corn and you've got the water bucket. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go and click the stove. Okay, and then this menu comes up. Again, ignore that menu. Okay, because what's going to happen is that you've got the cooking coming up, and that's what the main thing is. Like I said, you can ignore that. I don't know why this comes up all the time, but I'm gonna have to see if there's the maker can, you know, it doesn't need to pop up. So you're now going to click it to receive the item. Again, it will pop up and you accept corn fritter. There you go. And then what you can do is you can res that on the ground. Now once you do that, if you click this cog bit up here with the little graphs, you can see in local your cooking has now gone up 1 XP. We've cooked 2, so we've got 2 XP. So we're going to show you again. You click number 1, you click the corn hovers over the basket, you click the corn, you click cook, you click number 8, you click the bucket, you click cook, you click the stove, click ignore, click the stove. Okay, I didn't click it correctly there. So in 30 seconds you're going to get another tortilla. Okay, so you wait, you click to receive, click the ignore button, click the accept button, and then you can raise it on the ground or leave it in your inventory. So we do it one more time. So it's number 1, click the basket, click the corn, click cook, click number 8, click the water bucket, click cook, click the stove, click ignore, click the stove, click ignore, it will start to cook. Click to receive the item, click ignore, click accept, and then you got another tortilla. And one final last time, just in case you didn't get it or I did it too quick. Number 1, corn basket, click the corn, cook. Number 8, water, cook, click the stove, click ignore, click the stove, click ignore, wait 30 seconds. Click receive, click ignore. Click accept. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you cook in the DFS system. Again, if you click on this little cog here, it comes up here, your cooking is 5. So by the time that you've done this, okay, you should have 8 points, because there's 8 in the basket. It's a nice, simple, easy system to use. All the recipes are on the website. So this now gives you 8 meals. You start off with 8 meals, okay, and you can now cook 8 meals. It gives you an EP of 10, probably not a lot to do stuff, but at least it's going to give you some food. Okay, now there is some recommendations that I have been given by the group, and I'm going to say thank you very much for making those recommendations. And they recommend growing tomatoes. Okay, so we will be getting a tomato field, because apparently they grow every 2 days. whereas corn I believe grows every 4 days. Oh, now I've just done something wrong there, because I didn't click number 8, right? I lost my water bucket. Okay, so remember that. Click the number first before the ingredient. Okay, that is very, very important. I could have lost my ingredient. Now you only lose the ingredient that you're putting in. Okay, if you've already put the ingredient in, you need to use the trash can to empty the ingredients, but you will lose the ingredients. So there you go, that's how not to cook. That's because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning for me, and I'm still kind of groggy, even though I've tried to get back to sleep. Right, so we're going to click to receive, and we're going to click ignore. I'm going to accept that. Okay, so what we're going to go and do now is we're going to go and get another water bucket, because I haven't got another water bucket. So to get a water bucket, you go to your well, you click bucket, you wait until the sit icon comes on, you sit on it, you'll do the animation. Excuse me, when it's ready it will kick you off. Just wait for a few minutes, you'll get a water bucket. Okay, so we're going to push the water bucket on the bottom, so we're going to press number 1. When you do all of them, your basket will disappear. Okay, we've got no more corn left. I'm going to press number 8. I'm going to get the water. And obviously you've seen me do it 8 times. So you know now that it's going to work quite nicely. So overall, a basket of corn will give you 80 experience points, which is EP, not XP. EP is what they are not experience points, sorry, they are energy points. So energy points are what you need if you need to go and do any pruning, any tending, any brushing of your livestock or anything like that. Okay, so we've now got it all done. We've now finished our cooking. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look. So we've got animals at 8, we've got cooking 8, competition. Now don't forget, when the competition's on, and if you love cooking, yeah, if you get over a certain amount of XP point, which I think is 500, you are put into a draw. Okay, your name is pulled out of that hat. You are then asked for a recipe of your choice, which anybody can cook for that month, only that month. Okay, so make sure that if you win, you get a recipe done. Okay, crafting, we've got nothing yet. Energy, we've got 59 of 108. Farming, we've got 6. So let's go and have a look at the growing times, because this is the important thing. This is what you're going to want to get once you're happy with the farming system. So over here we've got the system. Okay, so if you can see it okay here, then we can, that will do. So you can see that if you get carrots, and these dirt fields are going to take 5 days, but like I said, people have recommended that you get tomatoes, dirt, 2 days, 12 hours, so 2.5 days. Okay, so that's not bad. Onions, potatoes, pumpkins, vanilla, wheat, corn, 4 days. So if we have a look at what we can do with tomatoes, so if I'm going to go onto the website, I'm going to make sure that everything is clicked on. I'm going to click the filter, and I'll wait for the page to reload. Okay, we're just going to go down to tea. Hoping that there's going to be something nice and easy for tomatoes to do. Okay, and it's tomato soup. Okay, which is quite easy. It's two tomatoes, 1 bucket of water. Takes 30 minutes, and the preparation and the experience energy points you get is 25, and the XP points you get is 1. Okay, so there you go. You want nice quicker food? Go get yourself a tomato food, tomato seed and a field, and that's it. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say have fun, stay safe. We'll see you on the bounce next time when we do some meat cooking. Now you are going to have to invest, I think it's 100 or 150 linden to go and get the butcher's kit, but you do have cows now to butcher, and we will be looking at that in the next video. Have fun, stay safe, bye for now.